Hola! So today we're going to learn about el verbo, the verb tener. Tener, right here. Tener means to have, it's right here, and this is how you conjugate. Conjugate the verb tener. Remember, what is conjugation is when the verb, the infinitive, tener, this is the infinitive, change for each person, all right? So remember that yo means I, tú means you, usted means you formal when you're talking to somebody older than you or your boss. Él means he, ella, she, nosotros, us. Could be just guys or a mixed group, and nosotras just female. And then ustedes is all of you, you're talking to a group of people. Ellos is they, and ellas is they, feminine. We're not going to learn about vosotros. You don't have to. Only people from Spain use vosotros. All right, so what is tener? Tener means to have. Yo tengo, tú tienes, él tiene, nosotros tenemos, and ellos tienen. When you're going to use tener, you are going to use tener to talk about things that you have, okay? Possession, things that you have. All right, for example, let's go back here. Por ejemplo, yo tengo un perro. I have a dog. Luis tiene un gato. Now you see that how tengo is different for yo and how tiene is different for Luis. Luis is a boy, is a guy, so it's he, so it's él. So you have to conjugate tener, tiene for Luis because Luis is él, okay? Again, this is tener is to have when you talk about possession, things that you have or things that you don't have, okay? So if you want to say you don't have a dog, yo no. You always place that no in front of the verb, okay? I don't have a dog, and Luis don't have a cat. Luis no tiene un gato. So don't place that no here. That will be wrong. It have to be right before the verb. Okay, so now you're going to use tener plus que plus infinitive. We already talked about infinitive. Well, remember what's infinitive? Infinitive is when you don't do this to the verb, when you don't conjugate it, just you leave it like that, okay? Always it's going to end with an R, all right? But you have to conjugate this verb right here. Now, what does that mean when do you use tener plus que plus infinitive? It's right here. It's used to talk about something have to do, what someone have to do. I'm sorry. It's talk about what something have to do, someone have to do, or what you have to do. All right, which is pretty much have to. All right, have to. Let's see. Let's go back here. All right, let's go back here. For example, I have to cook. Right? I have to cook. Or I have to read. Read, right? Or not just you. Luis has to read. All right. So again, how will you do that in Spanish? Is tener plus que plus infinitive, all right? So, okay, so I'm going to say here Luis, because Luis is doing the action. How will you conjugate tener? So then we go back here. Tener for Luis is a guy, is él. Oh, tiene. Okay, so Luis tiene, and I know I have to do que, and then I have to do plus infinitive. So what Luis have to do? Oh, he have to read. So Luis tiene que leer. All right? Yo tengo que leer. Okay, so again, the only verb you conjugate is this one right here. And when you do this formula, you're expressing things that you have to do or someone have to do. And then when you just use tener, just tener without que, that means possession. okay, you express and then you have something, or you don't have whatever you're talking about. This topic is very easy, all right? Hopefully the video helped you a little bit. Adios.